Oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're live on my channel anyway.
you capture that audio, you dirty marsupial. Hello, marsupials chat.
Hey, Marsupials chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up here.
Okay. Dillard's gonna be late. He says be there in 15.
I'm just waiting for it to hit 3 o'clock.
He's still at the
For me.
store.
Boy, Marsupial's chat is going to have a really interesting thing to look forward to now that he's already live, huh?
Possibly.
Yeah.
And I'm live now. Welcome to Final Fantasy, the Blight of Serroice, with Game Master Metal. And there's 4 of us here. We don't know
There
whether
are.
we expect a 5th. We don't know whether our 6th will be here or not. So I'm going to turn it over to the Metal, the Game Master himself.
Yeah. How's everybody doing today?
Good?
Are you good? Or are you lying to me, Rick?
I don't know. And I guess I should share this out too.
So, last time, you guys were still in Hannister. So I'm assuming that's where you are, unless somehow, without my knowledge, you wandered off into the wilderness and died. But I'm gonna assume that's not what happened.
Yeah.
You guys fought an antlion, if I recall.
Well, 3 of us did.
Yeah, one of you aren't even here.
And Rem Coco, I guess.
Yeah. And another guy. They wasted money on a dude who didn't even get to take a turn.
Well, he took 1 turn. He moved. It's his 2nd turn.
Sure.
Nothing.
I don't know, it just sounds like a colossal waste of money.
Yeah, well, we got Timothy to thank for that.
On your advice.
I think he's more talking about how Tim ran forward before anybody else got close.
Oh, well, no, trust me. That guy wouldn't have gotten to take a turn anyway.
No, he would have. He did take a turn to move if he was close enough to actually attack it during that turn.
You don't know what he has to do.
True.
I mean, I guess you could say take a turn in that regard, but remember, some of these characters have odd things like them, like how Rimcoco has to scan if something hasn't been scanned already.
True.
Okay, I guess he must have to take a turn to blow the bagpipes or something. I don't know.
Who's the Lakitu with the camera?
I'll pay no mind to the Lakitu with the camera. So yeah, I guess since you guys have to be in Hannister, there's nowhere else you could be. I could just move you in there. Should probably get started doing something or other. Maybe not moving into combat or anything like that, since we know Dillard is showing up. But you guys could do whatever you have to do.
Well, the question is, what do we want to do? We've got some choices. We can do another hunt. The 8th hunt, free up the Skyport to get going again. Not that that matters all that much. Or we could end up going to the cavern where the cockatrices are and maybe level people up another level, or we could, and then go to maybe the town above there, the village, or we can go to Clement Bay, or I guess we could do something else entirely, which I have no idea what.
I like
When you
how your team is basically having to figure out what you mean by certain places, since a lot of the things you say, Rick, don't line up with stuff in the map or they've been to. Like how you keep calling the mountain pass a cavern.
A chasm? I forget what.
You could call it a chasm. That's a lot more appropriate. It's just a mountain pass.
I just
Because-
thought you called it something like that before, so.
Rick has esoteric knowledge of the land.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
He must
curious
see
when.
things the way Dolly does.
Yeah. When do you guys think we'll be ready to take on that temple? You know where that crystal was?
Yeah, can we go back there?
I think
I
we
mean, you
should
could.
all.
I don't know.
I think
Marsupial,
we
you've
should all
played
be at
Final
level.
Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
When do you normally think you're ready to take on whatever is involved with the first crystal?
Well, I guess I'm not. We already did a boss fight basically to get to it. Usually, there's a boss fight waiting at a crystal. So I don't know if there's another boss fight kind of in the temple at the crystal, but that usually is usually the case.
Yeah, and we had Remiko for that one too.
From
I think we need to be all minimum of level 10.
Let me see. What level am I? I'm close to leveling up. And I'm at 7. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, yeah, we might need Rumcoco for that, but
Yeah, but would she come anyways?
Yeah, I don't think she'll go. I think she's just
Yeah,
Part of the
she
hunt
only
thing.
does stuff for hunts.
all right.
because she only,
Well-
if I remember correctly, she only came along with us because she was curious about the monster. Like that's all she cared about. She didn't care about
The
quest.
king
She
put
was-
out a petition for
okay.
her to guide you there, because that monster counted as a hunt for her sake.
All right.
Although
Well, if
we
it-
could hire one of the other guys. The one's 650, the other one's 800.
No, I think those people only apply to hunts. I don't.
Yeah,
think
they're
we
the
can hire
Hunter's
them.
Guild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think we can hire them as like teammates.
Dillard says that this car smells like rotten food.
Tell him to clean his car.
Well, I'd like to raise one more level. I'm pretty close. I would like to continue the storyline. Feel like
Yeah,
we haven't.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like we haven't touched the storyline in quite a while.
Well, it's a role-playing game, so there's the storyline I have intended for the greater campaign, and then there's your storyline.
And the temple thing was part of the storyline, right?
Yeah, that's basically the main quest. But I mean, the world
Yeah.
could end for all I care. It depends on what you guys do.
Well,
so
like
you-
if
Go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say real quick, if Rick was saying he wanted to wait until everyone got to level 10 before heading to the crystal cave or whatever, I wouldn't mind waiting until I got to 11. That way, I can have 2 level 2 spells. I can get maybe like an offensive and a support spell to help you guys out.
Well, if we're here every week, I'm almost to. Well, I've got about just over 3,000, or about. I've got about the same amount. I need to level up to. Hey, John, he says 10 minutes. But I'm got about I think the same amount to level as you.
To
About
what level?
3,800. About 3,800.
To get to what level?
9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think 10 is a bit much. I don't know if we need to get there.
And with Timothy's at like level 6.
So
I think.
my current problem is that I think I've maxed out what the equipment that I can get in this town.
Yeah.
So I'd like to kind of move on, or at least do some more challenging stuff. Like you said, there was the next hunt has something to do with whatever
The Skyport.
The Skyport.
Yeah, it frees it up. It's not working at the moment, or because of some dragon type character
Oh boy.
or flying creature.
Yeah, I never said it was a dragon.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's why I corrected myself. So
I was going to say, I think I know what type of creature usually attacks airships. It's usually something with one eye and, wings and stuff like that. But
One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater.
yeah, something like that. I don't know. It might not be
Those
that.
do exist in this game.
well, the Mughals are safe. They're not people, right?
Oh, that's just racist, Rick.
Okay. I'd say we take that on that and maybe hire Remcoco to help us with that.
Why is it the one time things? Why is it the one time thing of hiring Remcoco become the only thing Rick ever wants to do?
Who's saying that, John?
Yeah.
Oh,
Usually, I understand how difficult these hunts are. Or at least I think.
Because by hiring Remcoco, Rick technically finally found a way to kill something.
Yeah, but have you ever considered that it might be a crutch that is impeding your progress from actually making it through the game?
Yeah.
Could be.
shut up,
Jim?
Metal. He can quit Remcoco anytime he wants.
Well, heck, after 3 more hunts, guess what?
What?
Not much can be done with her. Except for Gillett to try and marry her. Or, what's his, Booty.
I don't know. Maybe that might be the one quarrel that Booty and Barovo have. I mean, she is a slightly older short stack.
Isn't she like
And I know
twice
how
my
much,
character's age, though?
Yeah,
How old did you say she was?
she was like in her mid-20s, but for a Tartaru, that's a bit older.
Yeah. I was curious, how does my character learn new languages?
Well, languages are learned skills, so
Mhm.
you actually have to use the mechanic. It has to be like taught to you, or you have to study it, and that
Okay.
takes money and time. And there's not a guarantee that you'll master it.
I want because I had in my notes to learn Yeti, so I was wondering how I'd go about getting I'm sorry, I'm blanking on all the characters' names. Rabton to teach my character Yeti so he could communicate better.
Well, Rabtin doesn't have the skill for teaching.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he could default on it, but that's
So
going to be really hard.
So the character you want to learn from has to have teaching as part of their skill then.
Yes.
Well, there's
Okay.
also probably he's probably gonna put a negative modifier on it too, because I can't really translate things into common.
Yeah, so it'd be like him teaching you by picking up an apple and then grunting at the apple what the Yeti word is.
Yeah, what do they call it? Like immersive learning or something?
Pretty much, but it's going to be
Yeah.
very difficult immersive learning.
I'm a little curious.
Dillard's voting that we go for the hunt.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. I actually have to move something temporarily real quick because my headphone keeps getting snagged on this screw coming out of this child's easel sitting next to me. and I'm afraid I'm going to rip it out of my microphone. So I'll be back in a second.
So the question becomes: Are we doing it by ourselves, or are we going to rent the services of Rumco?
No, I think the question is, why
Okay.
does Metal have a child's easel next to him?
Because it's not my room.
Because my niece stays in that room.
Oh, okay. It's like, what are you doing painting on a child's easel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Metal's room is basically the guest room, so whenever my sister and niece come by, they are in that room because it used to be my sister's room.
That's also why the room is pink.
Well, I wouldn't know that it's pink. I mean,
No, yeah, that's just an admission that you've never watched the Vomitorium.
no, I mean, I couldn't tell if it were pink.
No, okay. Oh, that's true. I forgot. You're
Yeah.
colorblind. You are
Actually,
colorblind.
it looks
Well,
more
we've said it
purple
many
on the
times.
bomber.
Have you? Oh.
Yeah, we have. Okay, so you guys want to prepare for the hunt. I mean, you're probably going to wait till Dillard gets here to actually do it, right?
Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna have to go talk to what's her name?
The guild clerk?
Yeah, to find out who we have to approach about it. So is is Talon going to be the one approaching the guild clerk?
Let's see. We'll have to make sure everybody who's there is actually there, and people who aren't there aren't. Because right now, Timothy is standing there, and he's not here today. So, let's see. Move over to the GM layer. Most of the people are actually still in the guild hall. I just kind of hid them. Brovo's there. Talon's there. Did the Yeti follow them?
No, I was about to move him into the tavern.
Okay. Are you going to have an excuse for why you're in the tavern? Are you going to buy something?
Yeah, I was gonna buy some food.
Okay. Let me see what the tavern has to offer. This tavern doesn't sell food. Do you want a drink?
Okay, yeah, probably.
Okay, how much are you looking to spend on a drink? It ranges from 5 to 250. Oh wait, no, sorry. There's something as low as 2.
Water.
I mean, with Rabton, he'd probably just drink like a Yeti-sized cask of water.
Oh well, if you're gonna, because they have running water, but it has to be filtered from the lake. That's actually going to cost you quite a lot to drink a Yeti-sized cask of water.
Shit.
Why are you getting drinks? What's the next hunt?
Well, it's either that or he follows you guys to Hightown or to Noble Court and blows all his money on candied salmon. Your options are soda pop, gin and tonic, brandy, wine, groggy, or sour spot, which is their local specialty.
Actually, soda would make a lot of sense. It's basically liquid candy.
Okay. That's 5 per soda.
How many do you think would actually? That would probably be like 6 packs. So, I guess 6 sodas.
Okay. 5 times 6.
We're really just sitting around waiting for John.
Well, we're just getting him to what he needs to be doing so you guys can talk to the guild clerk. You don't want
Dylan-
him to blow all his money again, do you?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Are we waiting for John?
Yeah, pretty much. That's why
Well-
these guys are just setting up. Hopefully, by the time you're ready to go on the hunt, he'll be here.
Dylan says, give the easel to Rick so he can learn how to art.
Brutal. Savage.
Okay. So you guys are talking to the guild clerk.
Yeah. Hey, Joe Clark. Who do we talk to about the 8-ton? The flying creature having to do with attacking airships.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the shadow that's been flying over the skyport, right? Yeah, that petition was put out by a young Vera, Captain Bryn. She's actually one of the pilots. You can usually find her hanging out in the skyport. Sometimes she's eating at the cafes.
Okay. Thank you. I guess we will go talk to her. So I guess we're off to Skyport.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I guess is good you're doing that before John gets here because he hates that place.
Why?
I don't know. He finds something pretentious about skyports.
Who is this ghost over here?
Evan?
That ghost actually shouldn't be there anymore.
Oh yeah, my character's never been to the Skyport.
That ghost was Evan, who was
Mhm.
able to possess people, but
Evan's
Yeah.
just disappeared off the face of the earth.
So this is the Captain Bryn? Over here.
yes, that is Captain Bryn.
Oh, look at that. Standing
A
there.
common trope you see in Vera's names is that often when something could be a Y, it's a J instead. Which is kind of a throwback to Scandinavian culture, since I guess they represent elves in a way.
Oh. Approach you say,
That seems pretentious.
hello, are you Captain Bryn?
Yeah, she's finishing up her food. Kind of a slob too. You see that there's just like a mess all over the table. She's probably not going to clean it up afterwards. And she starts talking to you with her mouth kind of still half full. He's like, "Yeah, all right, Bryn, what do you want?"
You had a petition to hunt?
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but absolutely nobody can take off right now.
Yeah,
There is no, or maybe you just noticed there is nobody taking off. We're all kind of grounded.
yeah, we heard about that a couple days ago. One of the guards told us about something attacking the airships.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what it is. All we know is we see this big shadow swoop by, and suddenly there are like holes in the holes of our ships.
Holes in the holes?
Yeah, holes in the holes.
Oh,
Now,
holes
the
in the
security
hull.
ships. Yeah. The security ships are tough enough to stay up there, but they can't keep their footing, or I guess their air, if you think about it. I don't know. But they can't really seem to do anything about the creature either. So we've decided to hire some hunters to go up on one of the security ships and try to kill the thing.
Okay. What do you know about the? You know anything about the creature? How it attacks? Just besides, maybe putting holes
It's
in the
big,
hull.
it can fly, and it's fast. That is all we know.
Anybody else in our party have any questions for Captain Bryn?
Can we take one of the security ships up there to try and take care of this problem?
Well, that they're gonna send you up there on a ship.
Cool.
She also
Wouldn't
wants to
it?
let you know that this is extremely dangerous. The town guard won't deal with it, but they're
How
going
high?
to give any party that goes up there 6,000 gil.
All right.
And how high in the air are we going to be? How big is the airship, the security airship that we're on? Hey, Rebel.
These security airships are probably the equivalent of maybe, I don't know, a medium-sized sailboat.
So would that be bigger or smaller than the boat we were on earlier? Not that Captain Bryn.
On Jimbo's,
Yeah.
it's not as long, but it's wider.
Okay, that's I think good.
Where's Borough
Less
going?
chance that we fall off.
Is there anything
Until
on,
it's pulling.
on sale at this market today?
There are things on sale at the market every day,
Mm,
if you know what day it is.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Remember for my.
Did you guys never slept at the inn at the end of the last episode?
No.
You were gonna save that for when you came back.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Wednesday. If I kept things straight. So I guess we gotta wait for John to get in here to maybe accept it. There we
I mean,
go,
you
John.
can accept it any time, but he wants to know what's on sale, so I'm gonna tell him what's on sale.
Okay.
As far as I know, Manly Cougar is still talking to Captain Bryn. That doesn't mean everybody in your party doesn't get distracted.
Yeah, Borovo was not paying any attention. He was looking at all these stalls while Rick was talking to the captain because her manners disgusted him.
Hey, John.
Oh, did he hop in?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Here, let me put him on the map.
Sorry about that. I didn't-
Pope Raven is here too. Hey, and she says hi to John. Or he says hi to John, I should say.
Hello, Pope.
Okay, so at the bazaar, these are the things that are available today. And remember, I can only give you very vague descriptions or a phrase about them, so you kind of have to figure out what it is yourself. Running at 1800, the phrase is, looks like a coat made of pigeon feathers. Running at 50, looks pretty sharp. And running at 2000, somebody probably loved this at one point in time.
Sounds like a stuffed
No,
animal.
is that
Those are the stuff for just today. Then there's also the stuff found any day, which are for 3,600. Looks like you could practice this. For 15, bananas, because you guys have already figured that one out. For 1,500, an assortment of plates. For 10, spreads well. And for 1, a Super Ball, which you guys have also found out.
What's the other ones for today? Or I think you said there was one for 50 for the ones for today.
Yes, it looks pretty sharp.
Pope Raven asked John, "Do I like or dislike Rick's video?"
Yeah, dislike the video.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome, Rick. So the point of this like flea market, like you could get like rare cool stuff, or it's all just junk.
No, there are rare cool stuff in there, but it's mixed in with junk, so you kind of have to figure out what you're getting.
Okay.
It's kind of like almost like a riddle, but stupid.
Right.
Okay.
If that one for
Okay.
1800 is what I think it is, it might be a good deal.
I think I'm gonna grab the thing that's sharp, looks kind of sharp, and
You want to spend the 50?
Yeah, and I'm gonna buy the thing for 10 that's every day.
Rick, you're gonna waste all your money on a suit.
Okay, well then deduct the 60 from it.
Yeah.
So the one for every day, the one that spreads well, is a butter knife. The butter knife actually does have an attack macro to it, but I doubt you'll ever use it. It is just your strength, no multiplier, plus a d4, which is probably useless at this point in time,
So
Can he
okay,
kill with it?
unless you wanted to try to kill a goblin with it.
a butter knife, and that was for the looks kind of no, it spreads well.
That's the
Right.
spreads well. Yeah. So the one for today that looks pretty sharp is a writing quill. It's just a writing quill.
All right, we're going
Was
on to
anybody
second.
else interested in anything?
Not really. Is that thing a whatever it was? Was it 1800 or 1500? 1800. I wonder if that's a magical rat skin
We got
rat
bullets
skin
here.
robes.
Says
What a bullet say?
nothing. Think he's singing some song. Says my humps, they got you. What you gonna do with all that?
What you gonna do with all that ass inside them jeans?
And then Rebel joins in, and Pope Raven says, "Save your money for something better."
Yeah, I hear the next town over has a 5,000 business cards. Where can I find my gold? My amount of gold that I have? Is it under?
Oh, in the inventory tab, it's got its own little thing at like the top
Oh.
above all your items.
There it is. I found it. Hey.
Okay. So I say I let Captain Good know I'll need to discuss with my team about taking the hunt. So, are we going to take this hunt? Are we
What does
just
it
gonna
pay?
do this
6,000.
6,000 gold or whatever?
Oh, so it's super dangerous.
Yeah. Well, we're up
Oh, yeah,
on
let's do it.
we're up on a ship in the sky. Taking
We're
on
already up in the
something
ship in
that-
the sky?
No, we're
No,
going
you're
to.
going to be on a ship in the sky.
Oh, well, let's go get a good night's rest at that tavern and get some boost, and then let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are going to sleep at the tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
pay for it.
You don't have
It's
to.
for-
Oh, no? Okay. I
You
don't.
got to remember, Rick, was it Rick? I think that did this. He basically extorted the king and he decided, oh, no, I'll pay for all of your tavern stays while you're in town.
Oh, that doesn't sound like something Rick would do. That sounds beneficial.
It also doesn't sound like something his character would do. But he did it.
did not extort. I just asked. He said that.
I mean, did it sound like extortion to anyone else? I remember Flit kind of going off on him.
Kingdom is in danger. The world is in danger. We need you to save us. Oh, so what do we get out of this?
That's what he said?
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
I just said, what does the job pay? You know, like, it costs to do things, you know.
I mean, if it was Dillard's character, I wouldn't have questioned it. That would have made sense. But higher calling manly cougar. I think he would be jumping at, like, you know, his feet to take up this quest.
Jump at the opportunity to be of service.
Okay, so I'm just gonna assume you guys went over there. There's no reason to jump screens just to use the tavern. Which also means, where is Raptin? I'm gonna go move him. Yeah, if you guys went to sleep, he should have rejoined you. Moving around, so he should be.
So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about, like, before I go to sleep, I'm in my head. I'm thinking, I wonder if I saw anything in this town, like when I went last time to buy weapons or whatever. Like, do they have like ballistas or anything that we could purchase to mount on the side of a ship to fight something in the air? Does anything ring in my head?
No, not really. They have like one-time consumed ranged items and weapons you can use, but that's like, you know, you buy one and whenever you use it, it's gone.
Okay then. I drift off to sleep, but I'm riddled with anxiety.
Okay. And I'm assuming you guys have the good room, so you can just keep
Yeah.
track next 10 turns. You have your haste
Yeah.
protected shell.
So that means everything's up to top, right? So for XP or XP or HP, I should say. So,
Okay. I'm going to assume that you guys had a very comfortable night. I mean, it is like an executive suite type room in this tiny tavern. They only have one. And you guys are awake. Is there anything you want to do before heading off on this hunt? Do you want to grab a drink? Did you want to go hire your friend? As I know Rick is already considering.
yeah,
Anything.
I don't
Buy
think I need to.
items.
Hey, we don't
What do
know
you want?
anything about this monster, right?
it's big, it's fast, it's strong.
And we know at least this time
It's
the
my
reward
double.
will more than cover for the amount he'd spend on her.
Okay.
I'll put I'll put up the 500 gold. I'll just
Good.
give
'Cause
up
you're the only one that wants to hire her.
if we want to hire her. It's up to the team whether we want to hire her.
I never want to hire anyone.
I'm trying to buy 2 acres of land here.
Which I actually do have a map for that prepared if later in the session you want to go and see it.
Woo!
So, do we want to hire her or not, or do we want
No.
to face this by ourselves?
Is Borovo just chilling in that guy's cart?
Yeah, screw it. Why not?
Okay.
What's a barobo? Oh, I thought it was the rat you were talking about. That's the whole person.
Okay, so I guess
I'm ready to
we go tell Captain Brandon we'll take the hunt, and we're ready
Okay.
to rumble.
Is there anybody else? Like, go talk to the Captain Brandon, but kind of inquire is like, is there anybody else that's kind of been like tentative, like about taking this hunt? like by themselves.
Nobody else has been picking this up. And she said earlier that the town guards don't want to deal with this thing. They've been up in security ships. They've come down. They're just not doing it.
They're just not doing it.
Yeah.
They can't
The
handle it.
guards.
Yeah, no,
the
they
guards
they cannot handle it.
Is this thing even gonna land? How are we gonna fight this thing?
Oh no, you have to fight this thing while up in an airship.
Am I gonna have to jump off the airship as it passes underneath and mount this thing?
I mean, you could try. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Bullet says 5 people say no to request, but he keeps asking the question. Well, nobody said no for sure. Just I was making 100% sure, Bullet.
And now I wasn't hearing you quite right. Did you say it makes holes in the hull?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes HOLES in the HULLS.
Okay. What are the diameter of these holes?
They vary, but they could be anywhere between the size of a person to about the size of one of those carts that Barovo's sitting in right now.
Like, is there one near the airport? I'm sorry, the skyport that I would be able to like investigate before we leave? That has a hole.
Oh, you mean like one of the ships?
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
attempted to say my piece.
What'd you say?
I have attempted to say my piece.
Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's really bad too. Ugh. Because that's a critical fail. Let me think about what you guys interpret that Rapton told you.
Should I roll to attempt to understand?
Yeah, well, because he doesn't speak like the common tongue very well. He speaks Yeti. So he has to like whisper to me what he wants to say. Make a roll, and then I have to tell you what you interpreted. Okay, what you heard is we shall ride the flying creature into the kitchen.
I give him a wink and I'm like, fuck yeah.
I looked at him with a puzzled look. Manly looks at him with a puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, the guards would let you look at any of the ships that have been damaged. They're just back in the Skyport area. They're not going to be too like uppity about it.
Okay.
But it just looks like a hole caused by physical damage, like if a cannonball had gone through it.
So the damage looks like it's coming from the outside.
Yeah, impact damage.
And no rhyme or reason, no shape in general. It's
Just
various
like
shapes.
something hard hit it.
Yeah, well, the shape is circular, so because well,
Is it circular?
They're non-uniform.
Is there anything that was taken from these? The holes?
No.
Or just the holes are made.
No, it just seemed like whatever did it was trying to ground the ships. Take them out.
Oh my god, I'm so bored. What are we doing?
I don't know. What do you want to do, leader?
I want to go. Let's go. Let's start. Let's do it.
Okay.
Alright.
Look at the
All
leader
right.
taking charge.
For God's sake. So I'm like, can you guys like wake me up later whenever we're
It's called
going?
role playing.
Yeah, that was
How
a
many-
key part of the game.
How many rangers do we have in our team?
At the moment, you have 2 people that can attack at a range.
See, this is my concern. If we're in an airship and this thing's flying, are any of our melee characters going to be able to even attack this thing?
I'm assuming
Rick
this
can.
this ship
Rick
has
can
like
fly on his
ropes.
bird.
The ship has ropes, right?
Yeah, and I can
No.
also use jump too.
Why would the
to
ship
hit
not
it.
have ropes? What the fuck?
Would
I
you
go
like
and
to
I buy
buy
the
some
length
rope?
of a 100-foot rope. How much does that cost?
You want to buy a 100-foot rope?
But I don't want to change scenery and stuff. How much does it cost?
No. If you want to buy a 100-foot rope, that's going to be 275 gold.
Son of a bitch. What about 100 feet of fishing string?
Oh, that's going to be a lot cheaper. I just don't know if you want to do that.
Alright, fine. I buy the rope.
Okay.
You said it was 200 and what?
275.
Okay, I buy it.
Okay. You guys heading off into the ship then?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, move you guys over. And let me also, let's see. I have to remove Timothy. He's in here. And he's not supposed to be.
We haven't
Okay,
done the
so you're
time
all on the
yet.
boat, chilling. You guys can really be anywhere on the boat that you want at the moment. And Captain Bryn is up there with you. She took you up. It just has the responsibility of the petitioner. You guys are above the city, like really high up. Probably higher than you need to be, but some of the buildings in the city are pretty tall, so they're trying to avoid the beast or the battle end up hitting any of the skyscrapers. And you're flying above the clouds for a while when all of a sudden you feel a rattle at the bottom of the boat. It's not, like, be kind of like if a whale passed under a normal boat. You guys don't feel like you're tossed or anything, but it almost feels like a tide moved you. And you guys go to the edge to investigate.
Which edge?
But the thing is already gone as soon as you investigate.
The right or the
And as
left?
soon as you turn around to the other side of the boat, you see the thing there. And it is big. And I need to shift the music for you.
It's facing the right direction.
And this is definitely not an ordinary monster. You should probably already tell what's going on here from literally the last time you did a battle on a boat.
Yeah.
But this is a blighted esper. And I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative.
$28.
What is that noise?
18.
Didn't have my headphones. It was the main speaker.
16.
You won't hear it anymore.
22.
I got 30.
Oh, I accidentally opened the wrong thing. Wait a second. I had Notepad up instead of WordPad, and I hate Notepad.
These 4 circular things on the sides of the boat next to where I'm at, these 4 circles, what are those?
Those are what do you call it? You can use them to tie things down for docking and stuff. So you could use your rope on that if you wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I got a word pad up now. I got
It's
Manly
like
Cougars
black.
28. What
This
else?
is what it looks
Anybody
like.
else?
It looks black.
I think Talon got 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's covered in the blight, just like
Yeah.
the fish were.
Okay, I got 30 and 28. What did everybody else get?
16.
18.
22.
22. Okay. I got to roll for this thing. $12. Okay. So it's going to go last. All right. So, Talon, you're up first.
All right, I'm gonna throw up a gravity ball at this sucker.
Okay.
So that is magic accuracy minus 50. So I guess, and then has to take magic evasion into account.
Yeah.
Bullet wants to know who burnt the chicken.
And I
I
got
think
30.
this
What
is
is
the
your
thing that.
magic accuracy?
It's 131.
Okay.
Hey, I think this was the thing you were facing last night when Superhero number 3. That was me. Yeah. But covered in blight.
Oh yeah, the eagle god.
Oh, wow. You just barely beat it.
Oof. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So
it brings it down to 75%, I believe.
that's right.
Okay. Let me adjust that.
Nice.
Yeah, cuts HP by 25%. Oh, I need to get rid of. I had 2 of those, so let me get rid of one. Mostly useful at the beginning of a battle, just to cut.
Yeah.
Just to even things out a little.
Well, I need to relook up gravity, the spell. Is it current or max? I mean, would it matter if you used it more than once?
It's current HP.
Okay. That is a very important distinction.
Yeah.
Hello, Sketchbook. How are you?
Okay.
So
Well, then it is Manly Cougar's turn.
Okay, can I reach it with jump from here?
You can, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna jump, and the bird, I guess, will fly over and to there and kick.
Okay.
So,
Is it a normal jump or are you rolling for it?
I'll roll for it this time. I wasn't going to, but since you asked.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, really? I have to get.
Oh, wow, that kind of sucks.
Okay.
Wait. I have to check though, real quick before we do this. You've been leveling, right? I need to make sure that your stat sheet is your thing is right. Because I don't remember if I actually have it to read your level. If it reads the level, then it should be updating on its own. Let me double check what the macro is for that. Okay, yeah, it does read the level, so that is right.
Yeah. Where does it say my level for? Oh no! I should be up to level 8 for the chocobo.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna have you re-roll the whole thing. Just roll an extra. What was it again? The die for that.
I have no idea. Oh man.
D6. Just roll an extra D6.
Okay. I need to send you for 6. There we go.
That's not that bad. That's the best roll you could get, so it's better than what you were getting before.
Okay, and then yeah, my bird's gonna move back into the thing.
Okay,
So it went one. It went 1, 2, 3, and he gets actually he gets 8. So
Okay.
I believe that. So,
There's Rapton's turn.
Is there anything on this boat I could pick up and throw at it?
Yeah, there are supplies on the side. There's a barrel. There's some sacks. Mostly what's in the sacks is food for any the people who have to like run security up on these ships. So I'd say the sacks probably weigh about 30 pounds each, and that barrel probably weighs close to 100.
I'm gonna try to pick up and throw the barrel at it.
Okay. I mean, with your character's strength, he shouldn't have any problem picking up the barrel, but you're gonna have to roll to see if you hit him.
What kind of roll would that be?
Thrown weapons, I guess.
Okay.
come on, let's. Well,
Any modifiers?
Yeah, this thing's actually really fast. So the modifier is just gonna be 40, but minus 40. Oh, you crit, which is honestly the only way you would have hit him. So yeah, you threw a 100-pound barrel and hit it. Oh God, how much damage would that do? I
1,200.
Well, I don't think it'll do 1,200.
What are you, a mathematician?
It'd be knockback damage, so that means it wouldn't be protected by armor. I'm gonna say it's 3 times knockback damage. Roll 3d12s. That's not bad. It's unmitigated damage. Definitely didn't like that though. And then it's Booty's turn.
All right, I'm going to use my turn to walk over to this side of the ship and tie myself to the with one end of my rope to myself. And do I gotta take another turn to tie the other side to the poles here or the holes?
No, I'll just count it all as one action tying the rope.
You know.
Okay.
Since Metal just kept talking as soon as we got in the air, and I didn't have an opportunity to tie myself up beforehand.
Yeah. Could have tried to interrupt me.
I did.
I
Nice.
paid attention, but they always make an attempt. It's Split's turn.
I'm gonna throw my staff at it.
You're just gonna throw your staff at it.
No, of
maybe
course not. I'm gonna scan it. What are you crazy? Come on.
Okay, let me give you your scan results. I don't know, man. I was hoping you'd actually throw your staff at it. That'd be pretty funny.
That's an expensive staff. I'm not gonna throw that.
Okay, so this is Blight Valifor. It's level 23. Has Elder level intellect. It is an Esper. It has 4,931 HP remaining out of its total 6,624. It will give you, to split, 15,226 experience. It is weak against wind. Oh, actually, I forgot about this. I'm going to let you have it because that is my fault as a DM, but it's immune to all statuses, so I actually should not have let you use gravity on it.
Gravity isn't a status effect.
You can be immune to gravity. It falls under the categories when you're building a monster.
Oh.
I shouldn't have let you use it, but that's my fault, so I'm going to punish myself for that.
Oh. Well, thanks.
And when you beat it, you will have the Valfor summon.
When you beat it, you will what?
Have the summon for this for Valfor. So this benefits Marsupial to kill this thing. And let me add that data to Flit real quick.
Yeah, and it's level 23.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Type status. Yeah, I'm looking at the gravity spell.
Okay, so now it is Valfor's turn. And Valfor is going to actually basically fly into range. And is going to attack the bird because the bird is the thing that... Well, I mean, technically Marsupial's done the most damage, but it really couldn't tell where that gravity was coming from. When you use an item like that, it happens like magic. So it's going to attack the bird. Using... Looking for it. It's a normal attack. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Oh, and it crits too.
That's not too bad for physical damage, though.
Yeah, because it's got armor, so it's just 58 minus your bird's armor.
58 minus 12... 46.
What is it? It's doubled?
Yeah, because it crit.
Oh, right.
But is it halved again because of the shell? Or I mean,
I
protect?
told you,
No, Rick's
his
bird
bird
doesn't get
shell.
that.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Because his bird has to sleep outside.
Okay. Sorry, Rick, how much damage did your bird take?
48. He's at 304 at the moment.
Okay.
He's got one. He's got like probably triple anybody's XP in this or HP at the moment. Double to triple.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna need initiative again.
I stay at 28 because of jumping.
26.
I got 22.
And 16 again.
Uh, 30.
Oh, nice. That means you're gonna be going up first. What do you want to do?
You got a 32.
No, I'm taking 2 off because of what I plan to do.
Oh, look, he's gonna punch rush. So he's already taking the countdown off.
Gotcha.
No, not Punch Rush, my new one.
Oh, your new one. That's also 2?
Oh, wait, no, that's -4. My bad.
Okay. I mean, you still go first with that, I think, right? You're faster than Manly Cougar, or is Manly Cougar faster than you?
I think I'm faster. I think my speed's like
Yeah,
11. or 12.
Yeah, I think he's faster because I've only got a speed of like, yeah, my speed's only 8.
Yeah, mine's
Okay.
12.
So then you're going to go after him, but I know what you're doing then. So Melee Cougar, you need to come back down. I need you to do your roll to see if you hit.
Yeah, my axe thing, right? That's what
Yep.
you said before. There we go. Eagles here says 3 streams of this gameplay. Who will win the viewers' attention? Marsupial says, apparently, not me, apparently.
Yeah,
Marsupial,
so we
Metal,
have
or Crumps?
you barely hit, so that's good.
Wait, I
Yeah,
thought Rick
as
jumped
you,
out of
come
the
down-
boat at this thing.
Yeah, what?
Didn't Rick jump out of the boat at this thing,
Yeah,
and then the thing
he jumped into
moved
the
and
air.
attacked his bird?
Yeah. Well, jump somehow tracks. It's just the way the move works.
And my bird's gonna just kick it, so.
Yeah, I guarantee it wouldn't track if I was doing it. God damn it.
Yeah. So Rick, as he comes down, he lands his spear into the back of, or his axe into the back of this thing, and he, unlike last time, you guys didn't really make too many physical hits on the Blight Remora, and being able to land your axe into it, you realize it feels both solid and squishy at the same time. Like your axe stops, but you can feel the blight kind of just move aside as it does it. Almost as this thing is actually composed of the blight itself.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And there's my Chocobo's kick. It says, remember to dislike Rick's videos for lack of right and join the great Saint Dragon stream.
Okay, so now Rapton gets to do his new move. Now, do you remember what the multiplier is on your move?
It's the same multiplier as Punch Rush, 100, 150,
Okay.
but it also has a chance of success for Confuse. But then again, this thing's immune to status effects, so...
Yeah, so it's not going to matter, yeah. Okay. So that's going to be 105 before its armor. And that barely tickled it. So, looking almost unfazed, it is now Dillard's turn.
All right. It looks like I can just walk up to this thing without jumping off the side of the boat, right?
Yeah, at the moment, yes.
All right, I'm gonna walk. I guess I'm already in range, right, where I'm at.
Yeah, right where you're standing, you're in range.
All right, I'm gonna do a called punch rush. I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
Oh, crap. I did that wrong. Well, my turn. I didn't roll for it. I used the automatic version. Oh, well.
No, you did roll for it. That's why I cut the threshold in half.
Oh, okay. No, because I just used the button.
That's all you have to do.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got
Okay.
that sorted out. Here we go. Come
Yeah.
on, bits. 45.
Ah, that's right. I have to do math with you because you don't use the weapon button. Let me figure out what your hit is. See, it's going to be 158 minus its evasion. Got it. And then I have to divide that in half. Okay, yeah. You hit.
All right. So I rolled 2d8, and that's going to be 11 plus 84, so that's 96 as a base.
Okay.
96 divided by 2. 96 plus 48.
No, it's 96 times 1.5, so it's going to be 144 plus 96.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 240 total.
240. Also, he gets knocked back to the surface of the town.
No, because it actually turns out that he's immune to knockback.
Is that a status effect?
It status effect that can apply to certain monsters at my discretion. Because knockback is entirely to the GM's discretion. Okay. Well, I could tell you, other than when I improperly let Marsupial use gravity, that was the most damage anybody's done to it so far. It definitely felt that. In fact, it let out a really high-pitched scream, like a pterodactyl.
I get an erection.
Okay. And speaking of, it is Talon's turn.
All right.
Speaking of perpetual erections.
Oh boy. Let's see. This weak against wind. Huh?
Wind.
I don't have any wind magic, unfortunately.
Well, only white mages have wind magic.
And obviously my call won't work. Remora won't work against it, so I'm going to cast Thunder. 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 Thunder spell. Ho!
Oh!
55 lightning damage.
Okay. It didn't even flinch.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I got something else up my sleeve for next time.
Okay, and it is Barovo's turn.
Okay. Well, encouraged by its weakness to wind, Borovo will confidently cast Arrow as soon as I find it. There it is. For 70 wind damage.
Yeah, this is going to be 140 before its magic armor. Yeah, it hit a little.
Well, okay.
Did I do more damage than Booty?
No.
Damn it.
And now it is the Blight Valfor's turn. Who is going to move back from some because it took damage. And targeting Booty because he was the one that's hurt him the most so far.
Oh no.
He's going to attack him with... Oh, yeah, this. Here we go. Thundera. For 132 lightning damage before your magic resist.
I die.
It does seem you do.
What's half of 132?
Yeah, actually, you may not be dead. Also, your current HP is not full. It should be. Let me fix that. Okay, 132 divided by 2 is just 66. So you're alive. Because
I
that's 60
laugh.
damage. That's 60 damage, yeah.
Wait, 60 damage?
Yeah, because you have 6 magic armor, so 6 of it's mitigated.
Oh.
Does leave you at 37. So I'll go and update for you real quick.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah. And then we're going to need initiative again. This thing's going to be at 13.
40.
$34.
Okay.
22.
I got 28.
I got
28.
I got 32.
Okay. We got our batting order.
My erection dissipates.
Okay, Manly Cougar, you're up.
Okay, couple questions. This boat is wood, so fire's not using fire isn't good.
It's wood because I didn't have time to make it look like steel.
So is
As
it
far as you
supposed to-
understand, it is supposed to be a steel boat.
Oh, okay. And my cherry blossom. Do I jump for that, or how does that work exactly? Or like, could I hit him with it where he is?
Well, I'm fairly certain I added the description of what Cherry Blossom does to your thing.
Okay. That would be under weapons.
Under Job, you scroll down,
Okay.
and it says the Dragoon charges their weapon
Yeah.
with the Dragon Spirit, building up as a critical quantity of energy before hurling it at the enemy. So you're actually throwing your weapon all Captain America style at it.
Okay, so I
But
can be there.
it also, as the weapon strikes the ground, the charge releases in a series of fiery explosions in the immediate area. The creature's not on the ground.
Okay, so I can't hit it with that. So, the other question is, with having my wings, can I like float over to it and hit it?
No, float just keeps you like feet off the ground. If you were to walk off the ship, you would fall down safely to the skyport.
Okay.
You could ride your bird.
Yeah, but can the bird still kick with me on it? But me
No.
getting on it counts as an action. So.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess, unfortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I'm going to jump.
Okay.
And my bird's going to fly over and hit it, kick it, and then fly back. So I'll get the kick here. There we go.
Okay, that's not bad.
And then it flies back.
I think this thing wants to eat your bird now. And knowing your team, I don't think they want to stop it. Okay, so up next is Dillard.
All right, so I'm gonna actually. This thing is flying parallel to the ship. It's not higher or lower. Like if I jump, can I reach it?
Yeah, it's about on the same level that you guys are, near the top deck.
And it's not too far away. Like I know that if I jump, I can reach it with a punch.
Well, you're a monk, so you actually have one more space of jump than you have normal movement when it comes to like height. So you're fine, actually.
I jump at the fucking thing and I try to punch rush it with a rolled punch rush.
Okay, let's see if you hit, or if you're just hanging below the ship already.
Go. Come on, bitch. 47, exact same as last time.
Yeah, which we know that hits. I think you have to hit like 58 from what I saw. Just so you can try to remember that. So yeah, that hits.
Let me roll 2d8 here. So that's 7 plus, what is it, 14 times 6, 84. So 85, 86, 87, 89, 90, 91 base damage.
I'm getting a 210.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're actually slowly doing some real damage to this thing. And so you fling off the ship, and kind of almost like a circular arc, fly at this thing, rapid punch it right in the face, and then are now at the bottom of the swing, kind of just dangling there underneath the ship.
Yep. That's what I do.
That is what you do.
How many feet is it from the top deck of this ship to the bottom of the ship?
Well, let's see. This ship, it only has one internal deck, which is about 7 feet tall. And there's a small storage space under that's about 2 feet, plus the lip. Yeah, you're looking to climb, give or take, 11 or 12 feet in total.
Okay. So I'm dangling like 80 feet below this thing.
Yeah, because you have 100 feet of rope, plus you had to tie some of it. So yeah, 80 sounds appropriate to me.
Nice. All right.
Okay, and it is now Borovo's turn.
Okay, a couple of questions. Want to clarify, you said Elemental Guard will stack with Shell, correct?
Yes, because they're different types of, I guess, resistance or deterrence.
Okay. And now that Booty is dangling 80 feet below the ship, is he out of my range? My spell range?
I think so. That's 8 divided by 5, so yeah. And you only have, what, 5 spaces?
3. Or 5, yeah. Spells are 5, yeah.
Yeah, and that's so 80 divided by 5 is going to be 16 squares. You definitely can't reach that.
Okay. Now here's my third problem. He seems to be going after people who deal damage. So.
Yeah, but if you're going to be 80 feet away from you guys are fine.
No, I'm saying if I want to, because I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to heal you or if you wanted extra resistance to lightning. But now that you're out of range, I'm trying to determine. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should attack this thing. But then if I attack this thing, he's probably going to retaliate against me.
Well, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. He's not going to go after me. I'm too far away. I basically fell off the ship. He barely can even see me.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Oh, God damn it! I moved tabs. All right, let's go for arrow again. Let's see, sight, arrow, and cast. 69 wound damage. And for movement, I'm actually gonna move a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna move behind I'm gonna move behind Rick's character, just in case. Just in case he's got a physical attack he wants to come at me with.
You should stand behind the bird. It's got more HP.
That's a good idea. Actually, well, whatever. I'll probably get knocked.
I
off the ship
wonder
and die.
the state of your character actually is, because you should have a rough estimate of how much damage you're doing it, since you can actually look at its armor and magic armor.
What do you mean what the state of my character is?
Because he can look at that too, basically, because you have it scanned. I want to know how confident he feels about what's going on.
You mean as far as the overall battle is concerned?
Yeah.
Yeah, not very confident at all.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
I'm assuming this captain at some point is gonna shoot the cannons at this thing.
Well, I was kind of curious what kind of power source this ship has.
Magicite.
So, like, is it like explosive? Like, if we rammed the ship into this thing and detonated it, you know, like as a last resort, taking this thing down with us. If we know we're gonna die, can we ram the ship into this thing and just take it out with us?
Yeah, Prince Eric and Ursula.
Ramming might not be effective, but you might be able to go into the ship and get its core and ignite it. Yeah, you could do that.
We should all go into the bowels of the ship and coax this thing in there to fight us.
I don't have the inside of the ship ready, but if you want to do that, we can just use the top deck for the inside of the ship.
Does anybody have Featherfall?
Rick has auto float.
Can I
Anyway,
use my innate wind magic to create a tornado and slow fall?
yeah, you know what? You actually probably could do that for yourself.
If we're all holding on to Rick, will that give us all auto float?
No.
Would
If
my innate
anything,
wind
I
magic
think with how
combine with
heavy
another?
I think with how heavy I am alone, that would probably cause Rick to plummet to the ground despite the auto float.
Well, I could probably carry more talent and probable. My bird can carry somebody else.
I've got 94 MP. Can I burn through it all like in a huge burst of wind?
Oh, you know what?
Oh, wait.
We'll
Doesn't
cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
As a Moogle, doesn't Marsupial have auto float too?
No, he has limited flight, which allows him to avoid terrain effects. It does not mitigate fall damage.
Oh, okay.
And even for the terrain effect, he has to spend a key point on that.
What are we talking
Just
about?
so
Why am I
you're
falling?
aware in the future.
Well,
Huh?
Why am I falling?
If we blow up the ship to take this thing out.
No. Why,
can
why,
I use a? Can I use a?
why are we going nuclear
Oh,
option?
I don't know why they're going nuclear
I don't
option
understand.
yet.
Is it my
Can
turn
I
yet?
use a key point to call my ally to do damage to this thing?
No, your ally doesn't fight. That we decided that before we
Oh,
started this
yeah.
campaign.
I mean,
Because
we're on round
We've been
two.
fighting
and
this thing for a couple of rounds with all of our buffs, and it seems to be doing nothing at all to this bad guy.
Well, that's
And he
completely wrong.
Pretty much one-shot us.
What do you mean nothing at all? We've done we've cut its HP in half. in two,
Yeah,
in,
that's because
in only two rounds.
That's only because Metal forgot something.
No, and
Hey, well,
John
you know what? That's my problem, not yours.
John did
Yeah,
a lot of
well-
damage. I still have weapons in my arsenal. We're on round two. Let's keep fighting.
My point
It
is,
is Marsupial's turn, so he is priority speaker right now.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, Rick.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. I am going to, because it's only round two, and I don't know why we're talking about
No,
committing
this is-
suicide on round
this is
two.
round. This is
but
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's
throw a bomb core.
Okay, that's pyro, right?
Yep. Let's see. 12 times 12 plus. Plus 3d8. Okay. D8. I mean, God, you guys have so little patience. It's amazing.
Says the guy says, "What are we doing here? Let's go already."
Yeah, we spent less time fighting this than we did like fucking around in the
Yeah, this is
marketplace.
boring.
Actually, we've spent more time fighting this at this point.
All right, bomb core
Okay.
did 164 fire damage, I guess.
Yeah. You definitely
Is that
scorched it.
is that mitigated by magical armor?
Yes, because
Okay.
it counts as a spell.
All right.
It definitely was not happy with that. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Oops.
And none of you guys are happy with that either, because while there's nothing real special about burning blight, it leaves a really nasty stink that's wafting through the air. And now it's Raptid's turn.
I'm kind of contemplating whether I should try to pull Booty back up or try throwing another barrel.
Where is he?
Hanging from the ship like 80 feet below.
No, I'll just sprint up this rope. I got incredible trapezius.
Well,
Well, yeah, but if I,
can you? What's your movement right now?
Like 80 feet,
Your movement's not 80 feet.
something like that, around there.
Your movement is 3. So even sprinting is 6, and you'd still have 10 spaces to go.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be back anytime soon, but I'll be back.
yeah, he's pretty much the only one able to do damage to this thing, so I think I'm gonna try pulling him back up.
Okay. I'm gonna say that is just a raw strength check. Roll for it. Don't use the button, because it only does the default roll with the button.
Okay.
And your character's strong, so no modifier. I'll oh wow. So in the attempt to pull him up, Raptor accidentally reached a little too far over, and he caught himself, but now he's sliding down the rope, and it's just hanging slightly above Booty, gripping the rope, because he critically failed. Okay, so now both your monks are hanging off the side of the ship. And it is Blight Valor's turn. And Blight Val 4 is going to do this at reduced damage. That should be either. And it's going to use Blizzera on both of the monks hanging from the bottom of the ship. So that's going to be 75% of that. That's not the total.
And then half of the 75%?
Yeah, it'll be half.
Is Flit able to heal those people while they're hanging off?
Huh?
Is Flit able to heal those monks?
Flit could if they were in range. Blight Valfor had to fly down lower to be able to even get in range, so it's actually lower than the ship right now. Okay, that's going to be 52 damage after the shell.
I die,
Do you? Let me look.
and I curse Piper.
Oh yeah, even after your magic armor, you are now at 0. You're not dead. You're unconscious, hanging from the ship.
Yes, I'm still holding on to the rope.
No, he tied it around him. He's actually fine. Rabton's the one hanging onto the rope.
Okay, that was 21 damage for me then.
Jeez, I wonder whether we should have hired Remacoco.
Well,
We should
now
have
that
brought
you're down
Remacoco
there,
and left Cross there.
next turn, now that you're already down there, you don't have to do some fancy roll to grab him. You could just pull both of yourselves up. So I guess it's easier. Okay. It is time for the next phase. So, initiative. You got 18 for the monster.
I started off at 40 because the last round went to jump.
Yeah. Which is why you didn't get your second turn.
Yeah.
Got 34.
34?
Mm-hmm.
36.
And 18.
And I'm still going to put Dillard on here just as a 0 because he's unconscious. Okay, well, we get to see the results of your jump.
There we go.
Okay. And that was auto hit, right?
Yeah. Now question. Can I send my bird down there to pick up, say, Rapton and Dillard, or at least one of them?
Yes, you could. There's a problem, though. Dillard's tied to a rope.
Could
And your bird can't untie a rope.
Yeah, but could he grab the rope in his beak? Without,
Well, if he grabbed the rope in his beak, he'd be pulling both of them up. And that would have to be a strength check. And it's going to be a pretty hard one because you're flapping wings with hollow bones to pick up 2 people when this bird is only ever meant to carry 1.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking he gets Rapton on him and pulls the rope up with just Dillard attached to it.
You can only carry one of them at a time without having to do a strength check. Both their weights on that rope.
I was just thinking the weight with one on the back, it's different than,
Well, he's still carrying that weight.
Something in. Yeah, but it's not just in his beak, right? It's not 2 people in his beak.
Oh, the pressure is on
less weight.
Wings that's flapping to carry it up.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess for now I just go down. I'm going to send him down just to get Rapton.
Okay, well.
So can I do that and get back?
Rapton is probably more like either 14 or 15 spaces. I'll say 15 because you're supposed to be close enough to pick up Dillard. Can your bird sprint 15 spaces?
My bird, I believe, has a movement of 8.
8, so it could go 16, but then it can't do anything because that would be a sprint.
Yeah, but at least it would get to him and have him on its back.
Yeah.
And then next turn he'd
Well, if
be
that's
up.
what you want to do, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll do that. That way it gets him up faster.
Okay. I've made my adjustments. Valfort doesn't really seem concerned with Manly Cougar. It is Rapton's turn.
If Rick grabbed me with his bird, there's not really anything I can do.
No, the bird is near you because it had to use its turn sprinting. Would you like to get on the bird?
Oh, sure.
Okay. That's pretty much the only thing you do because you can't really have movement while on the bird. I guess. Well, I mean, technically, when you're mounted, you're the one that has the movement. Ask your party. Would it make sense that now that he's mounting, he could use his movement on the bird, or should that be next turn?
I don't care.
I don't really know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Well, I use my movement, my bird's movement, to get down to Rapton. We're talking whether Rapton can use his movement to get closer to the ship itself, getting back up on
Why
my
wouldn't he?
bird.
I mean, more time is passing, so why not?
Talent, probable.
What?
We're wondering whether.
Think of your input.
Oh, on what?
Well, usually when you're mounted, movement while mounted is your turn. But the bird already moved to get down to him, and now Rapton is mounted on the bird.
Okay.
Do you think he should have movement? I'm polling because I honestly to do
you want
here.
to know if Rapton should be able to move on the bird?
Yeah, I'm seeking input from the players.
I mean, from a player's point of view, I would say yes, because it gives us a little bit of an advantage, right?
It does.
Does it
That's
not make
what I think
sense
fair.
that he's using his turn? Because, yes, the bird flew down, that's his turn. But now, a couple of seconds past you doing your next turn, you're on the bird, you're moving upwards. Doesn't that make sense?
I mean, if it makes sense to you guys, I'll go with it. Like, honestly, I've never been in this situation before. Normally, people don't cross mounts in between turns when I run games, so that's why I'm pulling the players.
I guess if I were a GM, I'd be thinking that the bird is the one doing the moving, so the bird would have to be on the bird's turn because it's not Rabton.
Yeah, well, that's my
it's
logic, because he can control it. And it's a very unique creature because normally mounts don't also attack, right?
Yeah, good. But then the other side of that is that if now the
He doesn't
bird is being
attack.
treated as a mount, then then Rabton should be able to move because it would be, it'd be no different than if Rick, got on the bird.
And that bird can't
Yeah.
attack again until Rabton unmounts it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you're going to treat it like a mount, then yeah, I think Rabton should be able to move.
Okay. Well, Rabton has the bird's movement then. He could sprint all the way back. Well, no, he had to mount it. So he could go half the way back up. Can't sprint.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna use the what was it, 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly 8 spaces back up.
Okay. Then it is your turn. No, sorry, it's not Flit's turn. Valfor's slightly faster. It's Valfor's turn. Because you guys have the same initiative.
Wait. We're down below 34?
Oh, wait, yeah, I don't know why I skipped you. Yeah, it's your turn.
Is there a reason? I kind of asked this last round. Is there a reason why Borvo hasn't healed anyone? Are they out of range?
Yeah, they were out of
Yes.
range. You can
Oh,
only
okay.
go 5 squares, and they
I
were
see.
like 16 squares away.
I see. Okay.
Okay, well, it's your turn.
So I guess they're out of range for my Lakshmi as well.
Yeah, and actually, Valfor is also out of range of your spell because he had to go down to be in range to cast the magic on them.
Oh, great. So these two are still hanging off the edge?
Well, Dillard is hanging like unconscious down there, and Raptin is halfway up on top of Blackout.
Okay.
So actually, it should be like this at the moment.
Okay, so they're too far away to help.
Yeah.
And this thing is too far away to attack.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Is anybody up here hurt?
No,
How did they
I
hang?
don't think so.
How did how did Dillard end up down there anyway?
He tied a rope around him, and then he leapt off the edge to punch rush the Esper. So now that he ended up hanging from the rope.
All right.
And then everybody decided to get in my business. I don't know why. I mean, essentially, if it's off the side of the boat, I could go and take a seat on the other side of the boat and just wait for the fight to be over because I can't do anything ranged, or I could go try something, you know?
Well,
No, I
then,
liked his effort. I thought it was heroic.
Well, there's nothing I can do. Everybody's too far away.
You don't have an arrow?
Well,
Bow and arrow?
if
Didn't
you
you have a
don't
bow and
have
arrow?
My
no, I
bow
think
and,
it might be too far for your bow and arrow, right?
I
Because that's
think
one range.
it's a
It's
6.
firing down.
He is firing down. I could give you advantage on that.
Can I reach it with a bow and arrow?
Yeah, because it's gravity, right? You're firing downward.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Just roll that barrel
I mean,
off the side of the fucking boat and let it
I'll
land
give
on
you
it.
positive 10 to your accuracy on that because you have not like exceedingly high ground in this case.
But I suppose my magic wouldn't work from this distance.
No, because magic just kind of like appears. So you do have a range of that.
Oh, okay.
Bow and arrow is gravity.
All right.
But before you
I
do
guess-
that, why don't you just go kick that fucking captain out of his chair and take this steel ship and aim it downwards and land on top of this bird?
Well, the captain will end up reorienting. It just takes a turn or two every time the valve removes. It's a lot faster than the ship is.
All right. Well, you said you give me a plus 10?
Yeah, I'll give you plus 10 to your accuracy on that.
Well, that's good because I got a 66.
Okay, yeah, well,
So
you
it makes-
definitely hit it then.
Not for much. Only
Yeah.
49. Did somebody actually? I got that thorn bow that one time. I guess I updated it. All right.
Is that not what's in your thing right now?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, there we go. I hit for 49 physical with ice strike.
I'm going to assume you did move to the edge, though.
Oh, I guess. Jeez.
So you'd be able to actually aim at it. Now it's Belfor's turn. Oh, actually, I need to do this. It was... Alright. I kept forgetting to lower its MP. I'm gonna go do it for the last couple spells.
Wouldn't do by much.
Maybe he's
I
really.
mean, it's
playing
got plenty of MP. It's not like it's a problem. There we go. Yeah. Well, now it's going to use this on Rabton because he's within range. He uses Blizzera for 129. Of course, obviously that's going to be halved, and then your magic resist. So that's going to be 64. Just shards of ice pelting you right in your face.
Would that have any more taken off by the fact that I have Ice Ward?
It would, yeah. You could cut that in half again. Because I think shell happens before that, so that's going to be 32. Probably didn't even do any damage with your magic armor.
No, it did 1 damage.
Okay. And then it's Flit's turn.
Okay, so is everyone still out of range of my healing, right?
Yeah.
Is the
Squares down.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Rapton's still like 7 squares down.
Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah, Barovo's turns first. My bad.
How many squares down is the Valfor then?
Valfor is about where Rapton is, so 7 squares down.
Okay. Then there is let's see, there's nothing I can do really. So I'm just gonna say this to the group without revealing any information. I do not have any confidence that we can kill this thing. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, here's another question I have. Since Booty is knocked out, now if he's revived with a Phoenix down, he does not revive with the haste, shell, and protect, correct?
No, he does not.
Okay. So, does anyone have any input?
Should we flee then?
Well, I don't want to get yelled at by Marsupial again.
Flee.
Okay, as the
maybe-
leader, Marsupial, what should my character do? I mean, I can do some elemental guarding, I guess. If you guys want some,
Well,
some
do we
extra
need to-
elemental resistance?
Do we need to? Well, but I don't know why. I don't know why people are jumping off the ship. I don't know. Whatever.
I understand what Diller does. He's a melee character with no range.
Yeah, he could have just waited until it came back. Anyway, do we need to?
Rapton didn't jump off; he fell off trying to get out to work.
Yeah. Do we need to tell the captain? You know, I mean, or do we need to do a fleeing check to try and flee, or did we just tell the captain to get the hell out of here?
No,
I mean,
the thing can't get through the steel holes. That's why you guys are up on a security ship. If you were to just go inside, you could flee to safety.
Okay, well, let me readjust what I said earlier. If we were in a position to where all of you guys could soak damage for my character and John's character and keep us healthy, we probably would have a chance of doing it, since it seems like John's character and my character are the only ones really doing any damage to it. John more so than me, but
Well, that's the problem, though. This thing's smart enough to go after the people who damage it and ignore the people who don't.
yeah, because what's its intelligence? Would you say it was Elder or something?
Elder, yeah, it's basically got god level intelligence.
Yeah. I mean, we can go for it. We can keep doing what we're doing, but that's just my opinion on the situation. So,
Well, hopefully it'll come in. Let's go one more turn,
I mean, we can
And
keep
they-
going
I mean,
until we... Sorry,
I've
go ahead.
got double initiative for this turn, so I could fly over to it instead of up and just like start punch rushing it all the time while I sit on the bird.
Yeah, he does get to go again right after you.
Mhm.
I was going to suggest on our at least go another round, and on our next round, hopefully when it's closer to you, Burbo, that you scan it again and let us see where things are at. That way, everybody can decide with.
Well, so what do we
little bit of
want to do
knowledge.
about Booty though? I mean, he's knocked out. He can't do anything.
Well, if Rapton got so Rapton's in control of my bird now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
So you don't even get your extra action anymore until he dismounts.
yeah. I was gonna get Dillard's character up with the bird, but I don't have that thing at the moment.
I mean, your character is pretty strong. As long as you don't crit fail like I did, you might be able to pull him up by the rope.
Yeah, I can try. On my
many-
next turn.
How many Phoenix
well,
Downs do we have?
I've got one.
You? I have no clue.
I've got one. Well, just do what you're gonna do. We'll figure out. I'll try and pull Dillard up, and then we'll figure
Well,
out.
that's what I was getting at, Rick. Is there's really nothing I can do other than like cast elemental resist on somebody.
Yeah, or take a defensive stance.
Yeah. So somebody on the ship.
Does that only work on one person at a time?
Yeah, one person at a time and one element at a time.
So is the problem here is that everybody's gonna die before the bird comes back and swoops me up? Is that what's happening? Is that the conundrum?
No, the problem here is that you jumped off the ship, and I have no idea why.
You thought it was a good idea at the time.
Still is a good idea.
So far, it's only cast Blizzara, so I'm hoping that maybe that's the only element that we need to resist.
No, it's cast Thundara too.
Oh, it did? You sure?
Yeah, that's what got John the first time.
Oh, it did.
The best thing I can think of is you guys getting John back on the ship and revived, and I'll see if flying next to it and punching it can at least keep it off of the ship long enough for you guys to do that.
All right.
Yeah, because
Okay. Well,
Rabton's ridiculously tanky against this thing,
Yeah, he's-
apparently. All right, so Marsupial, what do you want me to do then?
That sounds good.
Well, how much? Well, I guess there's nothing you can do, but can you reach Rapton with the? Well, no, he doesn't need it probably. I guess start casting elemental resist on people. Try and prevent them from getting one-shotted.
But that takes up MP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a ton of MP.
I'm just thinking, we're not sure how long this battle is going to last, but we need you to use that wind on it a few more times.
I also have
Once it gets back.
like 6 ethers too. So, and I have
Okay.
what is it? Full Moon Heart. So I get an extra bonus when I get mana regeneration item from mana regeneration items. So.
Okay, well,
All right. Well, do you want
there's
thunder
literally nothing else
protection
you
or
can do.
blizzard protection,
Damn
Marsupial?
it. What the hell is going on?
For me?
Why don't you look at?
Yeah.
I know you guys are all like, severe big brains and everything, but why don't you just let Rapton fly the bird back up to the deck? The bird's not gonna attack me. I'm fucking dead already. What does it matter? You let Rapton fly up to the deck, with the bird, the monster will follow you up. You just keep him tanked up, keep him juiced up, while, a couple of people pull me up. And that's it.
In the meantime, at the moment, Borovo can't do anything. Literally, there's nothing else he can do.
Oh, what?
So go ahead and, I don't know, I guess thunder, because he's done 2 blizzards already.
All right. So I'm going to cast Elemental Resist on Marsupial. That'll give you extra protection. And I'm going to call Thunder. So it'll give you extra protection against Thunder for 6 rounds. I'm sorry, Elemental Guard is what it's called.
Because, I mean, there's just literally nothing else you can do right now, right?
Right. There's literally nothing else I can do.
Okay, well, that's the... Well, it's not the whole turn because Rapton still gets to go. He did have extreme initiative.
Okay, question. What is this thing's position compared to me right now, and how, high up is in terms of, squares that I can go up and it still be in range for me to hit it?
It's about level with you. And it is the number of spaces away horizontally that it is from you on the map.
Well, yeah, but vertically. Could I still go up 2 spaces and it would still
Yeah, if you just go over the 1 square, you can hit it.
You're there.
Yeah, but how tall is it? How high can I fly up and it still be in range for me to punch it?
Its head is about level with you.
Okay, so I guess I'll just fly the 1 space closer to it to get it in range, and then I'm going to try a... I'm just gonna do the normal punch rush, the auto hit.
Okay. Oh, well, you did do some damage to it. Okay, and we're going to have to go into the next initiative phase.
Uh, 28.
Is this round 5?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I got Rick's 28. What else?
I got 20.
Rapton got 22. And Cullen's yet to roll.
I'm working on it.
I dipped out for a minute. Did I miss anything?
34.
No, you're fine. 34? Okay, that means you're going to be
Okay.
So.
Did
It's your turn.
okay, in order to do the punch rush, did he come up to where we are? Are we close to this monster, or is the monster back up?
You are actually about level with them now because, like I said, every couple turns, Bryn kind of reorients the ship. It just takes a couple turns because the ship's not as fast as the monster is.
All right, so I can cast a spell on it now.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am out of I'm out of tricky items in my inventory. Except my second grab ball, which won't work anyway.
I do think what's his name? Flint still has a fish fin, doesn't he?
Yeah, we might want to break that sucker out. All right. Well, since he seems to like Blizzard so much, I'm gonna cast that on him.
Okay.
Although, does anyone around here need any kind of healing or anything?
No, or at least I don't.
In
My
fact,
bird is pretty much all right at the moment.
Yeah, I think everyone who took damage is all out of range.
well, what about?
Yeah, we got the dead guy, the bird, and me are the only ones who have really been attacked so far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you have the bird rage now.
have you taken any significant damage, Rapton?
I took 22 damage so far.
Okay.
And to be honest, one of those is because I accidentally forgot I had Ice Ward during one of the blizzards.
Oh, okay. All right. Not going to worry about it then. Nobody in range, I don't think, needs healing really. And you've got a ridiculous amount of hit points, right?
It's 56 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got 137, so I'm
my
good.
Gosh. Yeah, 56 ice damage. Oh, I need to reduce my...
Adjusted. And it is mainly Cougar's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to try and pull Dillard up. What am I rolling?
You're rolling strength, but just roll a D100. I don't want it to default on you. I've got the threshold in my head. You basically just have to not critically fail. There, you pulled him up his limp body. It takes you a whole turn to do it, but you did it.
Uh-huh.
I just want everyone to know that my current MP is 69.
Nice. Okay, it's Rapton's turn.
Okay, I am going to just punch rush it again.
Okay. Also for 69.
Nice.
Before the multiply.
Was that the rolling for?
No, that was the
Punch rush?
damage.
I know, but was he rolling for it or was it the automatic hit?
No, I did the automatic hit. I feel like I can't really risk missing at all.
The threshold. Well, I mean, you'd have to critically miss.
Yeah, what if he fell off the bird because he critically missed?
Oh, that's a good point.
Or punched the
I'm like,
bird,
Dillard, he's
killed
not
it,
fighting
made
for a
me fall off.
Oh, he's like Hercules on Pegasus right now going on. That's what's happening. Okay. You know what? It's Flip's turn. Think about what you're gonna do. I gotta run across the hall real quick to pee. We've been doing that this for hours.
Well, I was thinking of pulling the Phoenix Down out from under my hat and using it to revivitate Booty.
That sounds like a good idea.
Rick, you said you had a Phoenix Down as well, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You know, I always used to think they were Phoenix Dawn. I never knew they were
Yeah.
Phoenix Down until I started playing this this stupid game. I always thought they were called Phoenix Dawns for some reason.
Yeah. I guess it's better to get him revived this round. That way he's up for next round. Because otherwise I'd say scan and see where we're at, but
Yeah, and hopefully the bird. I don't think the bird's going to attack him because he hasn't been a threat.
no, but it's going to probably attack Rapton again.
Where's my inventory? There it is. I can't remember if I have one or two of those stupid things. Ah, crap, I only have one. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Hopefully one of us will be able to cast heal on him too after that.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm using my Phoenix down to revivitate Booty.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to move
Oh,
to be adjacent to him.
hold on. I'm
at
trying to
least
find
one
out where he
space.
is. Oh, there he is. Okay. Actually, I'm going to move to the center of the boat.
Does
I
that
don't like being on the edge.
does that start? Does that give him like 1 HP or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's your turn?
That is my turn.
Yeah, because I doubt you're going to use any more of your movement. So that means up next is the big bird you're fighting. If you want to call it a bird. I don't know if anybody would.
The chicken god.
That's right, the chicken god.
And
Unfortunately, he ate chicken facing us.
Ooh. Okay. I know what it's going to do.
I figured out what I'm going to do against my chicken god in my game.
For the reduced group damage, it is targeting on Marsupial, which is going to hit Manly Cougar and Barovo as well. Luckily, you guys still have your shell on. And it casts Fire Up.
Dang it, we picked the wrong element.
Eat a
Huh?
dick, bird.
It didn't.
It's
That didn't-
65 before your MR.
That didn't hit Booty.
No, it makes like a cross. So targeting on you, it hits Manly Cougar and it hits Barovo.
Oh, I don't have my fire ward anymore, do I?
What about Rick? Does he still have fire armor?
No, I don't.
He got rid of that.
No, right now my armor is I've got lightning ward and I've got earth ward.
So you say 65?
Yep, 65 before your magic armor.
6,
So some of you guys should
well,
actually be fine.
so,
24. Alright, so I only get hit for 24.
65, 40.
Oh, except for half that again for Flit, because he does have fire ward.
40.
I do from what?
Unless you forgot to change it, it still says in your elemental resistance you have it. Did you change your armor?
I did.
Red
I
robe.
think. Oh, I'm still wearing the red robe. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, red robe has fire ward.
So that's halved again.
Yeah, so, but then obviously rounded down, so that's going to be 32.
Okay.
Oh man. That
That was
wouldn't
actually
have
good for you.
Oh, sweet. I take 0 damage.
done.
Well, the
Okay.
healer ends up tanking better.
Due to sheer luck.
And it's for everybody's favorite time of the turn.
Initiative.
Yeah. Yeah. I say sarcastically.
Alright, I got a 32.
36.
32.
Okay. 2, 36, and I heard a 10 from Dillard, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And a 16 from
And
me.
32 for me as well.
Okay, a 32 and a 16. Who's faster, Talon or Rabden?
I've got a speed of 8.
I also have a speed of 8.
Oh. Huh.
Rochambeau for it.
I'm just gonna roll a die. Even is Rabden, odd is Talon. Even. And what was yours again, Flit?
Sorry, 16.
16. Okay, thank you. I had it, but then I forgot it after that. Okay.
John, is,
So,
is yours a 10 before double? Oh, you don't get the doubling. Dang it.
That's correct.
as long as he's not jumping, Manly Cougar gets to go twice.
Yeah, but there's not much I can do to hit this guy besides jump, right?
Unless you want to throw one of those 30-pound sacks at him, there's like
Well, there is a second
10 of them
barrel.
on the ship.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
there's
a
a second barrel too if you want to try to throw that.
Okay, so I'll grab the second barrel, bring it back over to the side here, and throw it at it. So a D100.
Yeah, it's gonna be your thrown weapons, which is probably only 20, knowing you. No, nobody's upgraded theirs. And what was it before? Minus 40, I think is what I said. So you basically have to critically hit, which Rapton happened to do last time.
D100. Oh no, that was booty score.
No.
61.
Yes.
It falls to the thing and
Yeah, it falls down to the city. I'm hoping that there's no bad consequences from that.
yeah, it smashes right into the market. No, it misses the whole sky part. It gets one of the holes and goes into the lower city.
Let's see. Okay, well, it's Rapton's turn. Oh, you'll see if there's any consequences to that.
They're gonna have to prove that it was us.
Prove it was done on purpose.
Prove that it was us and not just the bird knocking it off.
Okay. So, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna try the roll to hit punch rush.
Okay. Let's see. And that's what that roll is, right?
Yeah.
You did hit. Just barely.
Wait, I did?
No, you didn't. Just barely.
Oh, okay.
Did hit. If you have that threshold, it's 52. Okay. Well, at least you're still on the bird. You didn't critically miss. And then it is Talon's turn.
Well, since I'm not doing much damage, I think I'm just going to try and heal everyone in range with Laxmi.
Okay.
Is that all right with everyone?
You can roll it now if you want, but it's not going to go off for 6 count. Which is fine. You have such high initiative.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about the monster going before that.
All right. I'll wait then. Just let me know when.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think it's going to go off anyway because you're the next one that still goes, even after
Oh, okay.
that. It goes from 2 to 17.
All right, here we go. So everyone who is hurt. Well, that's not very much. I guess it gets healed. Yeah, it gets healed for 37.
Oh, that's good.
And everyone is definitely in range to be a party healing spell.
Heals me back up to
30,
full.
37. That puts me within 3 of them, actually. Dang.
That should have Dillard at exactly 38.
Yes.
Correct?
That's where I'm at, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then it is Blight Valvor's turn. Which no, that wouldn't be something it would do. this window. Okay. It's just going to do the same thing it did last time, except with Thundera.
Hey, that was the ward you put on me, right, Borvo?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're going to get the 2 again, the divided by 2 again. It wanted to use something that wasn't fire because it realizes you have a healer, and the healer's resistant to fire, so rather let you live longer than him. So it's going to be 69 before your resistances for both Manly Cougar and Barovo. And then 34 before for Marsupial. Probably didn't take any damage.
Correct.
Oh, so I'm getting damage here too.
Yep.
69
69 minus your magic armor.
Well, plus I have lightning ward.
You do? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you're probably fine. That's
You 30 what?
34 then.
34. I got 9 damage.
This is why it helps to have everybody spec'd in different resistances because of group spells.
Rebellious
Okay.
here says your drawing strings are better.
Okay, so it's Flit's turn.
Sorry. I am casting Cure on Abuti
Yay!
for 66.
I am fully healed.
Okay, cool. Because now it's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah. Watch him jump off the boat again.
Jump off. No, I'm. Let's see. Where am I? This thing's still all the way off the side of the boat.
Yeah.
Can't do shit. All right. Let me see what I got.
You
In my
throw those
inventory.
sacks at it. They're 30 pounds.
Slightly better than nothing.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna grab one of these sacks. Then I'm gonna chuck it at this bird.
Okay. You actually have the same shot, I'm pretty sure. So you kind of have to. No. It's easier because these are lighter than the barrel. So I'm gonna say no modifier, but it's still your thrown weapon. So you basically have to beat a 20.
I'm basically what?
You have to beat a 20.
I mean, I have to get less than a 20?
20 or less.
That's fucking impossible. I can't do that.
You can try.
What else I can do? Since apparently I've never seen a sack before, I can't throw it.
Oh, you can throw it. It's just you're throwing it off a ship at something that's flying.
Yeah, something that is like 80 feet large. Let's see. Let me look at my inventory. I wonder if I can take some.
I mean, at least it's better than the barrel.
Yes, that was not a barrel of laughs.
I'm gonna attempt to intimidate this bird.
Okay. Yeah, roll for intimidation then.
89.
That is a really bad intimidation roll.
That's all right. I got like 180 intimidation.
Well, that's impossible, but let's see, what is your intimidation? It's actually just 80. Okay.
So I roll a 9. It's like a crit.
Except it's not actually a crit, because that's not how the rolls work. Plus the modifier against it. You have its attention. You basically just taunted it, and now it wants you.
Yeah, now it knows I'm alive. So now we're back to where we
Yeah.
wanted to be, right? Where it's gonna be me fighting this thing. Maybe it'll come towards me.
Maybe you'll see next turn. It is focused on you. But it is wait, Rick, you threw something, so you actually do still have another turn at initiative 1.
Okay, I'm gonna jump.
Okay. Then you'll go off at 1 again next turn.
Don't do it, Rick. You're a young man.
Which means basically everybody's gonna go before Rick does, because I don't think it's possible to get a 1 or less. Your speeds are all higher than that. Okay, well, the bird's gonna be 17 and you all to roll. This is turn 7, by the way.
The Lakshmi thing already went off, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, he already did that. Did you not add it?
No, I didn't. I had to deal with the dog while it happened,
Oh.
I guess.
Yeah, he was 37.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at max then.
What?
Okay. Need your guys' initiatives.
And I don't need to do initiative.
No, I got you.
guess.
$16.
14.
Okay, I got 16 and 14.
30.
32.
Okay, well, you're going to be up first. What do you want to do?
Is everyone healed at this point? Or
I'm
no?
close. I don't got full, but I'm like, I don't know, 10, 12 off, 13
Right.
off, something like that.
Did you take significant damage in that last attack, Barovo?
No,
I am down by. Oh, hold on. I have like 60 something hit points. Left.
Wait, wouldn't the damage you guys took last round have been before Lakshmi?
No. After.
No, after. It only does 6
Fifth.
if you get, like, one of the higher initiatives.
Okay, I didn't notice if the bird was 6 initiative under
I didn't roll
town or
until
not.
I didn't roll
He
until
was-
it was effective.
He was at 32, and the bird was at 17. So that was the space in between those 2 turns.
Basically, the gap wasn't anything. Anyway, so
Yeah.
it attacked after that. So, do you want me to heal you so that you'd be sort of free to cast your wind magic without worrying about it? Or...
Well, no, because I think I was going to start building up John's elemental resistances since he doesn't have shell anymore.
Okay.
So I wasn't going to use wind, but I'm down by like a third, but I've got some pretty good magic armor. So I think unless he targets me with a single attack, which would probably one-shot me even at full hit points, I think I'll be okay.
All right. All right then. Do we have any idea how many hit points he has left?
well, one person does, but what turn is this of ours? We got what? 3 more turns of.
Yeah, you are on round 7.
Okay,
Has it been that many?
so that means we're using up. So we got 2 more rounds after this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit it with fire since that smelled so good last time.
Okay.
See if I can get something better than the worst possible roll.
Yeah, then
Nope. I got the worst possible roll, 49.
that Yeti has a really strong smell, like sense of smell. So you're bothering him. He is definitely wafting that in. Justin, so It is the Perturbed Yeti's turn.
I'm gonna just do the normal punch rush.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. It's going to be 108 before its armor. Okay. You know, it's still just, despite the fact that you're in its face, it doesn't seem very concerned about you at all.
In that case, I'm gonna fly back onto the ship.
Okay, you're gonna use your movement.
Yep.
And it is its turn. And it can hit 4 of you at the same time.
4? Well, oh, yeah.
It can use a cross.
I should remember to move next time.
Yeah.
Can actually hit 5 of us.
Thanks, Rick.
No, not you, my bird.
Oh yeah, the bird will take the damage. That's right. So it's Blizzara. Well, there's going to be 75% of that before everything, so... Everyone but the bird getting hit still has shell. So that's going to be... The bird's going to take 97. Is there anybody who's resistant to ice still?
Me.
Just you? Okay. Those not resistant are going to take 48 before your magic armor.
Oh. It's only 7.
And Raptin will take 24. So he's not going to take any damage.
Yep.
How much am I taking before armor?
Oh, I just said it, Rick.
I was concentrating on my bird, getting his down.
I believe you said 48.
Yeah.
48.
That it hits everyone but you,
Oh,
Booty.
is that
Everyone
regular?
but John.
Was that regular armor or magic armor?
Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should stay in this formation so he'll keep doing that and not. Dang it, not hit John.
Well, unless we've actually got this thing down under 1,500, I say we should probably get out of here.
Well, how much gold do we get for getting it to 1,500 and getting out of here?
You don't get any
0.
unless you kill it.
Well, there you go, Rick. There's your answer.
Yeah, well, we don't get any if we're dead either.
1,500
well,
would be.
It's Flitt's turn.
Which element would you like resistance to, John?
Blizzara. No, what's the other one? The fire one.
You want fire res?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Elemental Guard on Booty, and it will be fire. So you'll have fire resistance for 6 turns.
Ooh.
Say that again, Metal?
I said just make sure you're keeping track of your turns.
Yeah, I think I'm down
That's
to
the
4.
GM's job.
Okay. Well, it is Dillard's turn.
So I look at you guys and I'm like, so are you guys going to go below decks or what's going on?
I'm not. barely touched me.
Okay. So I guess I walk down here and I get a bag and I throw it at him.
Okay.
And I miss.
You miss. Yeah. And Rick, you were jumping, so you actually finally get to come down.
Wow!
That would be great if you said you were going to roll for it. Did you?
No, I didn't.
I don't remember.
But still, it's a crit, right?
You only crit if you roll for it.
Oh, that's not even.
If you don't roll for it, you can't crit or miss. That's the trade-off there.
I did not say I was going to roll for it, unfortunately.
Yep. Okay.
But I hit it, right? So.
You did hit it.
Did I do any damage? Probably not.
You're not confident in what you just did.
Oh,
You backflipped off of it in the process onto the boat where you had jumped up, but you really don't feel confident with what you just did.
Jeez, thanks for saying what I just said. So I guess it's initiative.
It is initiative again.
$12.
Okay.
42.
Jeez. I got 20.
18.
Okay.
22.
Okay. And that means Melee Cougar is also going to go again at the bottom. Okay, so Melee Cougar, you're up.
I can't exactly reach it.
Well, actually, I need to do this real quick. It's been a couple turns. She's drifted the boat closer to it.
Okay, then. I'm going to. Since I'm right close there, I can do that throw thing with my axe, right?
You're talking about
The cherry blossom.
no,
no.
it strikes the ground. But Rick, why would you want to? It's a move that does less damage than a normal attack because it hits a group.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, then I guess I'm going to just hit it with my axe.
Okay.
And I'm in control of my bird again, right? Or has Raptor got off my bird?
He has not said that he has dismounted your bird, as that would take an action.
Okay, so weapon. Ooh, there we go.
Okay. Anyway, it's Rapton's turn.
I'm gonna dismount the bird.
Okay,
Why?
that's all you're doing? You're not going to move or anything? Just, that's it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Then it is Marsupial's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move a little bit. Although,
Okay.
Trying to think who's going to get to go? Is Raptor going to get to go? Oh no, he already went.
Rick gets to go again at the end of the round.
But is Booty gonna get to go before, or not until after?
You talking about the bird?
After the bird, yeah.
It goes before the rest of your teammate. It's right after you. It's
Yeah.
2 initiative after you. It's faster than Borovo.
See, I'm gonna actually stay put because I'm hoping it will not attack John anymore, or at least not this round. So yeah, I guess there's not much else I can do but keep casting spells at it. Maybe I'll hit it with a blizzard this time. We're acting as a tank for our fighter character.
If you're your glass cannon monk.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think I'll hit it with a blizzard. Okay, please not for the 3rd time in a row hit for the exact lowest amount that possibly can. And it didn't, finally. 52.
Okay. And I've adjusted what I need to adjust. It's its turn. And it's going to do a group spell again, targeting on Marsupial. Uses water.
Oh, that's lower.
Yeah, well, it's a lower spell than the ones it's been using.
That is half, right? 45?
It's still half, yeah. It's going to be
Cool.
half of 69.
Half of 69.
Which is,
half of 60.
rounded down, it's going to be 34.
34, that's 9 damage.
It's 0 damage for me. We're going to keep trying to absorb that.
And that is 3. Yeah, that's 3 damage for me.
Yeah, it's got Elder Intelligence. It can kind of tell whether you are or aren't like resistant or weak to something. It can't tell how much magic armor you have.
Yeah, I didn't take any damage either, so.
Yeah. Okay. The bird should still be in the same square as Rapton, though, so make sure you get the damage on Blackout, too,
Oh. Yeah.
which doesn't have shell.
So
that's 92.
Well, I thought you were saying 69, 75%.
That was 69 with oh wait, let me look at this. What did I get? Oh, sorry, that's from the previous thing. Yeah, it was 69. I'm looking at this is why I keep clearing my calculator feed. Okay, 69.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it is Flit's turn.
Pick a second element for your resistance, John.
I don't like thunder. Protect me from thunder.
All right, I will cast Elemental Guard Thunder this time on John's character. You have Thunder Protection for 6 rounds.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
the previous one will be down around already. Okay. And it is your turn, Dillard.
Right, I'm going to move.
You can hit it
Yes.
from there, right?
I don't think I.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
maybe I can. Yeah, I can hit it from here. All right, I'm gonna punch rush it. I'm going to-
Okay, just the normal one?
Oh, it's a rolled one.
Okay.
Well, no, I want it to draw its attention at me. Let me just do a normal punch rush. So it's a normal punch rush. Okay, let me get my calculator out. So 97 base. Oh no, wait, 97.
If it's 97, then it should be 145.
87 plus 48.5. Yeah, 145, 5.
Just moved it. Yeah, not a lot of people in here today, rebellious.
So I sock him in his
And hello,
sock him in
Joshua.
his wing.
Yeah. You did sock him right in the wing. And it's the most damage he's taken in a while.
And I go, neener, neener, neener.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely mad at you. Between your intimidation before and then hitting him, now you're the single target of his focus. And it is Rick's turn again.
Hitting him with my axe. And my bird gets to go this time too. So.
Yes, because he is no longer being mounted.
So we're going to just kick him with my bird. There we go.
Okay. Let me adjust that real quick. Darn it, my calculator is being stupid. There we go. Throwing syntax errors at me for no reason. Okay. Yeah, well, nothing you did has diverted its attention. It's still kind of like making a weird screechy, like caw sound while staring Dillard down. Booty, being the cocky thing he is, really isn't shaking from it. This is kind of what he wants. And it is time for initiative once again.
And this should be one
This
more
is-
round. With
You might want to hide
8.
after this round.
8? Okay.
34.
I have 28.
34 and 28 is what I heard.
Yes.
I have 18.
Okay.
30.
Okay. Puts Manly Cougar up front again.
You ready for me to?
Yeah, yeah.
My
What are
axe.
you gonna do?
There we go. There's my
Okay.
axe.
Obviously that hits.
And kick with my bird. Woo, that's a nice kick.
That is a nice kick. Hey, you know what? That actually is a nice kick. If you could see the amount of damage your team has been doing up to this point, you'd be happy for that kick. And the only person who understands what I mean is Flit, who can see his health ticking down.
Oh, I can't see it, but I can imagine it.
Also, wait, actually, I forgot to do his MP from last round. Let me do that real quick.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm not how Rick sounds like an old man. Going, oh, that's a nice kick.
Like in the bingo parlor or something
I
like that.
almost hear him like rubbing his hands together.
Boom! Okay. Travis, what are you gonna do?
Question.
Yeah.
If I used the used Meteor Smash, but targeted him towards the ground down below, would we both take falling damage for that?
That's if you could get him to the ground. You're like a good 1,500 feet in the air.
What? Is that how high up we are?
Yeah.
No, I meant like if when I'm doing the move, I held onto him until we both hit the ground.
Oh man, there's gonna have to be a roll involved with that, especially because this is a boss. Let me think about this for a second.
You should borrow my rope.
Because it is supposed to be an impressive display of strength. I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I think based on the weight of this monster and what your character do, I just kind of have to let you do it.
All right then.
You understand. This might be a narrative moment. This might be the death of your character.
Nah, Rick got a Phoenix down.
Are you willing to risk that?
You know what? Screw it. If it's the death of Robton, it's a heroic sacrifice.
Okay. I gotta find out how much damage you guys are taking. Let me go to the fall damage formula.
What exactly is Meteor Strike?
It's a suplex.
Nice. A 1,500
Yeah, so
foot
basically
suplex.
I'm... Yeah.
Okay, so fall damage is calculated from, and this will all be done in squares, so I have to divide it by 5. But it's going to be the starting height, which is going to be 1,500 divided by 5, since that's what the squares are worth. 300 squares. Landing height, which is going to be 0 in this case, or I guess 1 square is how they do it. So from 300 minus 1 is going to be 299 minus your jumping height. What is your jumping height?
Let's see. Where would that be?
It'll be on your attributes page next to movement.
Oh, it says... Wait, that seems kind of weird. My movement is 3 and my jump is 3.
It shouldn't be. Maybe you haven't updated in a while. It's going to be agility, plus for every 5. Oh, because you only have 5 agility. And then the monk also gets 1 extra, so that's right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that's going to be 299 minus 3. So it's 296. That's not it. Plus, or no, sorry, times. I'm going to need you to roll the same number of d8s. So I need you to roll 296 d8s real quick.
Yeah, that'll take an hour. Oh no, he just rolled. Roll.
You didn't do times.
I don't think that worked.
No. You don't put the space in between it so it knows how many d8s you do. It's just 296 d8, no spaces. And it has to be a slash.
Okay.
In front of the roll.
Yeah, so it's slash roll 298 d8s.
296.
Oh, it's actually 296, not 8.
Oh.
But he got it. Okay. So, whew, that's going to be a lot. So it's 296 times 1290, which is 381,840 damage. Not mitigated by armor or magic resist. That kills the thing.
No kidding.
So, Rabton is dead.
dead or
Dead.
you
Dude,
revive him with
do you know how much like past the threshold he is?
way?
Because he takes that same amount of damage.
Vuti is looking over the edge of the ship. He's amazed and he's smiling from ear to ear.
thought you'd
Mouth
be, I
open
thought,
smile.
thought you'd be upset because you didn't do that.
What'd you say?
Said I thought Booty would be like, damn it, why didn't I think of doing that?
I don't have a superplex in my repertoire.
Not yet. You're not high enough level. Yeah. So
It looks like a small, it looks like that bomb that went off. Like that
Oh.
much damage has to do some damage to some surrounding buildings.
the city below them is damaged a lot.
Yeah, and we were worried about a barrel.
Well, so yeah. Hey, let me find out what your rewards are for those of you who are remaining.
I have 100 skill points into healing.
Don't worry, Travis. We'll talk about this afterwards. We'll figure out where you're going from here. So let me go to the hunt. How many of you are still alive? There's 4 of you.
4?
Okay. My sheet I think says something different than what the scan info said. Let me double check. Because my sheet is correct. I have to manually type in the stuff here. Oh no, I was just reading it wrong. That's the same. So I have to get 15,226 divided by 4. So you each get 3,806 experience.
3,806.
Yeah, I'm gonna type it in the chat for you, so people don't have to keep asking.
Okay, well, I'm officially at level 9.
Yeah. And while that is happening, well, that is way too small. You guys are, like with the Remora, greeted by the actual Valfor. As you see, the clouds clear, like all clouds. The sky is just clear blue.
So lion chicken
Coming from the heavens is this very weird looking beast. Now you get to see what this thing kind of looks like without being made out of blight. And the curse that has been separating him from this realm has been lifted as of defeating the blight version of him. And in his grace, any of your summoners or callers can now use the summon of Valform, which only applies to Marsupial in this case. There you go.
Cool.
And since Bryn is literally right here and is the petitioner, I'll just give you your gold as well. Which is 6K divided by 4. So before any of your adjustments, it's 1,500.
What is XP to get to level 9?
Let me
18,000.
18?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you're sitting on the same one, right?
Yeah, well, technically, I just passed it.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's 18. The next one for you, Rick, though, is going to be 22,500.
Oh, no, I'll change that in a sec.
I can't raise my vitality. Guess I'll do speed.
6, 1.
Do you want to know how much health it had before Rabton did this noble sacrifice?
Yeah, tell him, Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it still had 4,393 health.
Yeah, that seems about right to me.
Yeah.
Actually, I was
Most
thinking
of
we
the
might
time,
have
you
got
guys
it.
did 0 damage to it.
I was thinking maybe we got it down to 4.
Yeah, the only reason it had 4,300 and whatever is because Metal let Marsupial get away with that grab bomb.
Yeah. But this is also why I kind of let him get away with it. It's like, I really think it's going to make that much of a difference.
We knew we should have hired Remy.
I figured once you saw that it was 23, you'd probably want to go away.
Attributes, okay, I'm putting up spirit, skills.
Is the default on attributes, is that just double?
What do you mean?
I don't understand.
No, default is
it's
half
rating divided by 2.
what the rating is.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is why I'm just going to tell you to do a roll for a D100 when we use the rating. Because for anything that's like just a normal strength skill check, you should be using the rating, not the default. But when you click roll, it rolls off the default because that's what it uses for any of the other skills that you don't have a rating in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to roll a D100 anytime you need to use the rating.
Really? A 1? Oh, I hate this.
Ugh. Yeah.
Metal, how do I know what level I should be?
What's your experience? Your total?
13,202.
Okay, 13,202 is your total.
You should be 7.
Yeah, you should definitely
Okay,
be
so
7.
I could go up a level then.
Okay, so calculating my new max HP is 1 plus half of my vitality, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So up 6.
All right.
Sorry, go ahead, Marsupial.
I'm just going to do my HP roll. Go ahead.
You can do it.
Okay, I was going to ask, at what point does a character get to use a group spell versus a single target spell?
The spell will label it. When you go and learn the spell, it'll say whether it can work for both. It'll say single/group, and then you choose.
Okay.
The single will be the full damage. Group, everybody will take 75% of what the damage would be.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. That was my MP roll.
That's a good MP roll. That's the best you could get, right? That's a 10.
How is my regular accuracy lower than my magic accuracy?
Because your accuracy is not taking into account your weapon skill, which gets taken into account when you roll your weapon.
Oh, okay. Okay, so blackout.
How do you calculate movement again? Speed
Movement is for every 5 that you hit in speed, you get an additional square.
In addition to 2?
Yeah, you start with 2. Once you hit 5, you get 3. Once you hit 10, you get 4, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Unless you're one of the classes that get an additional 1. Yeah. Oh, it just kind of looked like he's still falling there. No, you hit the ground. Which actually I'm about to pull you guys back to Skyport in a second. Let me I need something somber. Do I have somber music? Let me
Nobody seems too broken up about.
It's gonna be sad. I need something somber, man. So.
Is there anything left to bury? Rapted?
There's
Yeah.
a phoenix down, Rick.
VALEFO.
I was gonna say, let me see how many of those I have first.
No, there's a difference between being knocked out and being dead.
I'm gonna go inquire as to how much it costs to get a statue made.
Yeah, where is it? There's a thing we could put on him. And he fell right on this table, breaking. Actually, all of those tables are broken. Like the
Concussive force?
one he fell on, and the two next to him. And there should be. Where's my drawing?
Wait, so 30,000 points of damage doesn't destroy that floor and send him straight to the poor area?
It's pretty sturdy, but there's going to be destruction and cracks all in this area. Oh, and that woman that was standing there is dead. Yeah, a woman died in the process there. Let me go.
Ready?
Or two.
Well, not anymore.
That's why I said, was she?
Oh,
She's
I thought
pretty
you said,
dead.
is she?
She's
Yeah,
pretty dead.
But that you have big tits.
And there is, it's pretty sturdy, but it did cause some damage to the understructure. So there is rubble and stuff in Lowtown underneath it.
I want to petition the king to have a funeral. A hero's grave for Rapkin. A hero's funeral.
Does the king know about the blight?
Oh, the king knows about the blight, yeah. Most of the people don't. They just think that was a monster. I mean, you weren't there for that session. The king was the one that sent you on the journey to eradicate the blight. Actually, you guys probably won't even have to pay for it. If you explain to the king that he died in the act of destroying a blighted creature, he'll probably just make a memorial statue himself.
Ooh. I do that.
Okay.
Yes, we explain this to him as asking for a funeral and a burial spot for Rapkin. Rapkin the brave. Rapkin the radical. Because that was a radical move.
My character moves right here. Right there.
Yeah.
Not in the destruction, but just before it. And weeps openly in public.
Something that is usually uncommon for your character.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't fall to my knees or anything, but there are visible tears.
Would anybody like to say a few words for Rapton?
You will never be forgot among our band of brothers, Rapkin.
I mean, you've known him for only a good week now, but it's been a pretty eventful week.
Yes.
Borovo steps aside and weeps silently by himself because he doesn't handle loss very well, and Rapton was one of the only two characters that he actually liked.
Is this are we at the funeral now? What do we mean?
Yeah, well, there really isn't a funeral service at the moment. I mean, you're still in the same time. You're just his mangled body is right there in the crater. The blight valve would be if it wasn't made of blight and already dissipated. Everybody else thinks it was just, disintegrated in the fall.
Okay, well, I stand on the table and I say he was brave. He was honorable. He was courageous, and I gleer over at Talon. And I walk away in a huff.
What did I do? I'm kind of blending into the crowd, as is my wont.
I go over and I spend actual money on a beer.
Okay, wow. See how much you're missing.
Wait, is there any bar around here?
Yeah, well, there's the tavern in Hightown. It's a very short walk. Oh, well, there's also cafes. You could just spend the same amount you would at the tavern here at one of the cafes.
What do they have to buy, to drink, that's alcoholic?
Most of them are going to be selling pretty much everything that the tavern sells, except they won't have the local specialty, the sour spot. Only the tavern has that. So they have one non-alcoholic.
What is the sour spot anyway? Do I know what the sour spot is?
No, but you could always buy one and find out.
I could ask.
Yeah. It's it costs $2.50. But your options are
$2.50?
Yeah, it's that much of a local specialty.
And it's alcoholic?
Yeah.
All right, go and I buy one.
Okay.
I take a drink. What does it taste like?
You take a drink?
I'm gonna do the same.
Anybody else getting a sour spot before I reveal what this does?
In honor of
I pour a little bit out on the floor for the homie.
Yeah.
And then I take a nice big swig.
Okay, well, it is probably the most sour, bitter thing you've ever put in your mouth. Kind of like almost like a really sour jawbreaker type things, like a warhead. Mm-hmm. But in a pleasant way. And you're not really sure why you feel pleasant about this, because you're now poisoned for the next 4 turns. But after that poison wears off, you're poison proof for 20.
Oh, there we go. I feel even worse about the situation.
You probably should, yeah. But it's the type of drink that somebody, they take when you want to forget about things.
I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, wrapped in who? I look over at Rick and I say, well, what do you think?
He was an honorable Yeti.
And I say, not like that fucking coward leader of ours. God damn it. And I drink another drink.
We should have hired Remco! He did not need to die!
I say, God damn you and your Remco, and I get in a wrestling match with Rick.
You're both drunk, so I could see that, yeah. I'm not even making you guys roll. I'm just going to assume you're both.
Let me ask you something, just for posterity. It is Remcoco, right? Not Remco?
It is Remcoco.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
I lose the wrestling match to Rick and I start to cry.
Yeah.
Joshua says, this is so sad. Alexa,
unless the living want to spend any gold on anything, I think it's a good way to wrap up the session. On a somber note.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well then, I guess everybody can do what they're gonna do, and we'll just we'll catch everybody next time.
Anybody, Diddler, you want to promote anything?
I want to promote the memory of Rapton. But much more so than that, the buckler, which is currently in demand on Indiegogo. You should go get it right now, or else you're super gay.
Marsupial, anything you would like to promote?
Yeah, sure. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time, Metal and I will be on the Vomitorium discussing what just happened, if we can wrap our minds around it.
Yeah, man.
As well as
It's gonna be rough.
I know, as well as the latest episode of WandaVision, which we watched last night, and whatever
Any
else is
number
going
of
on.
things. Yeah.
On the Vomitorium.
Lit, would you like to promote anything?
Not really, but you can subscribe to me on Minds at Flit Amaranth and like all of my artwork so I can get that sweet, sweet dopamine.
He's been posting some awesome artwork, especially of Raven.
Oh yeah, really good.
Good stuff.
I like you're calling it that more deformed style, but that kind of like halfway between chibi and cartoon. I've been
It's awesome.
really appreciate it.
Metal, anything you would like to promote?
Yeah, I'd like to double down on what Marsupial was saying. You should be at the Vomitorium. Be there or be square.
Or as
I
John
will
would say, BJ.
Alright. So I want to thank Metal for hosting this, or making the whole game and all that. Thank Travis Buck Rockton for his service in this campaign. And thank everybody in the chat for coming out and participating and all that. And I guess we will see you all next week. Or hopefully tomorrow or whenever. I am streaming next. So bye for now. God bless everyone. Have a great and wonderful day.
All right. Well, thanks everyone still watching. Hope you had a fun time. It was exciting and crazy. So I will see everyone probably later to play some more Final Fantasy 3, and otherwise see you next week for more tabletop role playing game with somebody hopefully more interesting and less interested in candied salmon for Travis. Bye.